Montgomery's a gutless wonder. If Erica gets off, it's because of him.
So what's your stake in this outcome? I mean, which crime should Erica be punished for? Stealing a baby or walking out on you?
Liza, I don't give a damn about Erica Kane.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you've moved on. You're head over heels in love with Gloria. That's why you're spending your honeymoon glaring at your ex-wife. Boy, that's romance, Dimitri.
No. I vowed to see this through.
Uh-huh. And then, of course, there's the rebound factor. Erica finding love with Jackson even lovelier the second time around. Anything she can do, you can do, right?
You should thank me for clearing the field. Now you have Tad all to yourself.
I love Tad the way you love Gloria. Like a friend.
Siring Tad's child gives friendship a new meaning, Liza.
Dimitri, you know not to believe everything you read in the tabloids.
That wasn't my source.
No matter what happens, I'm on your side.
I want you to be proud of me, Mother.
I will.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Carl Freed.
Looking good. Plum suit, second row. Just flash me a smile. This jury's got acquittal written all over it.
Court is now in session. Mr. Foreman, has the jury reached a verdict for the people versus Erica Kane?
We have, Your Honor.
May I have the sealed verdict? Please rise. Will the jury foreman please read the verdict?
Your Honor, in the matter of the people versus Erica Kane, the jury finds...
I have something to say.
I am getting sick and tired of being dragged through the rumor mill. I did not sleep with Liza. She's not pregnant by me. Whoever told you that's a damn liar.
It's in the news. Liza told a crowded courtroom that she's pregnant.
Right. With Adam's baby. Gloria, she's his wife. Doesn't it follow that he would be the father?
Not necessarily.
Honey, she's 3 months pregnant. That would mean she would have had to conceive when I asked you to marry me. Do you honestly think I would be shuttling back and forth between my mistress and my fiancé?
It wouldn't be the first time.
I do not need you to remind me of my past mistakes. We've been through this, all right? I didn't sleep with her. The only reason she was in that bed is because she'd shown up on my doorstep with a bad attack of morning sickness.
Then give her a cracker and send her home.
I couldn't send her home. Adam had thrown her out.
Adam kicks the mother of his child out of his house?
He still can't accept the fact that the baby is his. Apparently, you're not the only person in Pine Valley that thinks Liza and I have been fooling around.
I wonder where you got that idea.
Because one night a few weeks ago, I spent the night at her loft when she wasn't feeling well.
I'm getting really tired of this staying up with a sick friend. It's just starting to get stale.
I'm sorry the truth bores you. You know something? It's one thing for Adam Chandler to jump to conclusions, but I expected more from you.
Then explain why Adam is just so sure that the baby's yours.
Because he's a jackass who would rather cut his own heart out than admit that he's wrong. Which, by the way, is exactly... Undoubtedly with a major assist from your good pal, Dimitri.
Dimitri has nothing to do with this.
Dimitri's got everything to do with it. I mean, he's why we broke up. He's why we're standing here screaming at one another. It's what he's been after from day one. And now you're going to stand here and tell me you'd rather stay married to him because you want to stick it to me?
Talk about egos.
Boy, this got nothing to do with egos. Admit it, okay? Your marriage is nothing but an unconsummated farce. It's a joke that exists nowhere but on paper. But what the hell, right? You probably figured it was safe because it's no risk. Your heart can't get broken because you just don't love the guy.
You think you have it all figured out, don't you? Well, the marriage is real. And as for it being unconsummated, now who's jumping to the wrong conclusion?
Order. Order in the courtroom. Order, please.
Don't blow it, Erica.
Your Honor, I have something that I'd like to say to the court before the jury reads its verdict.
Mr. Montgomery, any objections?
No, Your Honor, none.
Bailiff, please escort the jury back into the jury room.
Erica, the jury has reached a verdict. Nothing you say now can change it.
Save it for the victory bash.
This has been a victory for you, for both of you. You've both been wonderful. You've done a great job, and I will be grateful forever, really, to both of you. Thank you, but this is something that I need to do for myself.
Ms. Kane, you wish to address the court?
Thank you, Your Honor. These last few days have been a journey of self-discovery. My original plea was guilty by reason of temporary insanity. It wasn't until I actually took the stand that I admitted to myself and truly believed that I was out of my mind when I took Sonia. But it wasn't until today that I realized that even if I did take leave of my senses, that doesn't justify what I did. I had 100 reasons for keeping the baby. But only one good reason for giving it back. Because it was the right thing to do. Maria and Edmund have the ending they deserve. But if I'm acquitted today, what message does that send? That Erica Kane is above the law? That the rules apply to only others? That my celebrity status makes me unaccountable for my actions? I will have to live with myself for the rest of my life knowing what I've done. But I can't live with myself for 1 minute if I don't stand up and admit that what I did was wrong and take my punishment.
Your Honor, I request a short recess to confer with my client in private, please.
That isn't necessary.
Erica,
Your Honor, I
something you
have
don't regret.
made my decision. Your Honor, I wish to change my plea to guilty.
You slept with Dimitri?
What a husband and wife do in the privacy of their bedroom is their business, not to mention perfectly legal.
I can't believe this. No, wait, no. I can't believe that you would use sex to get back at me for something I didn't even do.
Oh, don't act so righteous.
This isn't righteous. This is amazed. This is dumbfounded. Gloria, I'd expect this from anybody else, you know. I might even be able to shrug it off. If it was Adam, if it was Palmer, if it was Opal, whoever. But you? I counted on you to see the best in me, to believe in me. And here you are, pointing the finger, and it doesn't matter what I say, you're going to assume the worst. I mean, I could pull out reams. I sworn affidavits that I didn't sleep with Liza, and you wouldn't believe me because the fact is you just don't believe that I can't be faithful to you? And by all means, spare me the lecture about the history repeating itself, because you know something? If it did, you'd be out on the street right now trying to come up with some sucker to fleece. I fell in love with you. And I've never once, not even just for a second, thought about being unfaithful to you. I proved you could trust me. What have you proved?
I want to see the defendant and counsel in my chambers. This court is in recess.
You got any tricks up your sleeve before we go see the judge here?
I'm sorry, Trevor. I'm sorry I didn't talk to you about this beforehand, but I really didn't know what I was going to do until the jury came back.
We could be belting bad bubbly at the Valley Inn as we speak. You gotta go get all noble on me. Let's go see the judge.
Erica, you can't do this.
Myrtle, I want you to remember what you told me. My mother always said, trust that people will do the right thing. Trust me, Myrtle.
Pop icon Erica Kane, recently charged with child kidnapping, entered a plea of not guilty by reason of temporary insanity. In the 11th hour, with the jury returning with the verdict, Erica Kane changed her plea to guilty.
Liza's in top form. Real asset to the station.
As she...
Who's writing the paychecks these days? You or Liza?
Who runs RCW now is none of your business.
Well, it's true what they say about pregnant women. Liza's radiant.
Desire to be punished accordingly if convicted of
Yeah, where's Gloria? I understood
She would be sentenced
newlyweds are supposed to be inseparable.
20 years in
Probably
prison.
make up for lost time when we're together, Adam.
Oh, I'm sure you do, but take my word for it. Keep her on a short leash.
I trust my wife.
But your trust is misguided. My ex-wife had many virtues, but being faithful to husbands wasn't one of them.
Never given you reason to doubt me.
And I have. Don't you find it ironic that no matter how many times I warned you about Dimitri, no matter what he was capable of, you couldn't cut him off? No matter what he pulled, you would give him a second chance. You had faith in him like you'd never begun to have in me. And I quit. Honey, I give up because the fact is that the reality of me is never going to be able to compete with this fantasy you have about Dimitri, no matter what the hell it is. Unless, of course, I'm wrong, and I'm the one that's been living on Fantasy Island, and your good friend is the person you wanted all along.
How can you say that?
Baby, how can I say anything else? You got a double standard working here. You got one set of morals for you and one set for me, okay? I cheated on Dixie, but you can't forget that, and you won't forgive it. But you cheated on Adam with Alec McIntyre, and I've never once thrown that in your face. And now you're going to cheat with Dimitri to what? To teach me a lesson? Well, I hope it was everything you thought it would be. I did not sleep with Liza. Now, either you believe me or you don't. Which is it? Well, maybe there's a lesson in this for all of us. Be careful who you trust. Because you certainly had me fooled. Have a nice life with Dimitri. You deserve each other.
Wait. Okay, Canary. So what are you going to tell Jamie?
Don't worry. I'll make you look good.
I just had to get something for my stomach.
You know something? Belinda was right. Absolutely right about staying away from Dimitri, because if he was in this office, I would choke him to death.
Right. You know, I'm really starting to worry about you. Maybe you should have a drink
No,
or...
I'm fine. I'm just, thinking out loud. Besides, I got Jamie to consider. Although it might be worth it doing a little time just to wipe that Euro trash off the face of the earth.
Okay. I don't mean to say this, but I have to. Gloria could have said no.
I need to hear this?
I'm sorry.
I don't believe it, Liza. I don't believe she could do this. I mean, all those months she sat there going on and on about how she couldn't trust me, and then she turns around and I mean, I can't believe she would be able to touch him, less sleep with him.
Don't dwell on it.
Don't dwell on it. How can I not dwell on it? It's like a bad video going around and around and around in my head.
Well, that way lies madness, my friend.
Yeah. You're right. All right, fine. You know, enough about me. Let's talk about my TV series. But how's about you? How's tricks with Adam?
Well, I haven't really talked to him since Erica's sentencing. I keep waiting for him to pay me back.
For what?
For announcing to the courtroom that I was pregnant. He thinks I did it to humiliate him.
Why did you do it?
I don't know. It kind of popped out. It seemed natural to just sort of... I guess I kind of knew that it would annoy him.
Yeah, well, okay, listen, you're busy, and I don't want to
No, please, stay, please.
Yeah?
Please.
All right, fine.
Thanks.
Liza Colby Chandler?
Yes.
This is for you.
What is it?
Divorce papers.
Dixie, would you tell Junior... No, don't you tell him. I'll tell him myself. Already? Oh, no, don't wake him. Well, first thing in the morning, would you tell him that I'm really sorry that I can't make it down there for our fishing trip? I'll make it up to him, I swear. I'll be there in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I just have to finalize some things up here first. No, it's not business. You know, I wouldn't let that keep me away from my son. Since now, that's when. Dixie, I bought him a whole new set of fishing tackle. The rods, the reels, spinners, the works. It's state of the art, but don't tell him. I want to surprise him. Just tell him I love him. I have to go right now. Yeah, I'll call you back about the dates. Thanks, Dixie. Bye-bye.
So you're going to West Virginia to visit your son. That's really nice.
My travel schedule is none of your concern, Mary.
I've lived here for months, Adam, and I've seen what a loving and caring father you are.
Stop buttering me up and tell me what you want.
Nothing. I'm just sad that things have become so strained between you and Liza.
Things have been strained with Liza ever since she said I do. It wasn't in the script.
Adam, if you could just get past this anger... I mean, don't you see that you've been given an opportunity?
I don't take advice from the mother-in-law, madam.
Oh, Adam, please, could you cut the witty repartee just this once and listen to me? I mean, this is not about some business deal gone sour. I mean, we're not talking about one-upmanship here. We are talking about the life of a child. A child that you and Liza have created.
I can't believe this. I get pregnant with his child, and then he serves me with this thing, this little tiny one thing to take away all the money? Not a dime? He is a pig.
Well, it does make sense. He's convinced I'm the one to put the bun in the oven.
I'll tell you something. He knows I don't need stress, and he just keeps piling it on.
Right. So you know what I say? To hell with him. Let him go. Move on.
You know, I've never been a doormat, but I have things I have to think about now. I have a child I have to think about now,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely. And you know what? If he's so hell-bent on believing this child is mine, let him. He's got me convinced.
Dad.
No, think about it. You and I could have one heck of a press conference, you know? The station owner, host of The Cutting Edge, announced the impending birth of the world's greatest child.
Oh, God, you've lost your mind.
No, I'm totally serious. This way, look, you could at least raise your child by yourself, whatever way you want to do, without worrying about Adam looking over your shoulder every 10 minutes, like Dixie, torturing her about what kind of food she was feeding the baby or what kind of diapers she was using.
Dad,
please don't joke with me about this.
Do I look like I'm joking?
Look, you're just in shock because Gloria married Dimitri.
I know exactly what I'm saying.
No, you don't know.
Yes, I do. You tell the world that child is mine, you'll also be telling Adam Chandler to go to hell.
My God, you are the most exasperating man I've ever met. All right, Adam, tell me this. Why would Liza get up in a crowded courtroom and announce to the entire world that she was pregnant if she were carrying another man's baby? Why? Answer that.
To publicly humiliate me.
That is the most distorted thinking I've ever heard.
Oh, is it really? You of all people should know how far Liza would go to make a point.
Yes, the old Liza. But not...
Oh, don't tell me she's cutting religion. Oh.
Liza is different, Adam. She's gentler. She's softer. You know, I never believed in my wildest dreams that Liza would want to be a mother. I mean, she never even had maternal instincts. When she was a little girl, she wouldn't even play with dolls. But I can tell you this. Liza really wants to have this baby.
Because it's a part of Tad Martin. Something else she's always wanted.
God, you are unbelievable. I mean, God has given you and Liza this precious gift, and you're ready to just toss it right out the window? My God, Adam, you are really your own worst enemy.
So, what do you think?
I think it's an incredible offer. I don't think you're thinking about the ramifications, though. Of telling people that you're the father of my baby?
Don't worry about it, but wouldn't be a hands-on type of thing. You could raise the little nipper however you wanted to.
Oh. Okay, what about Gloria? I mean, really? Ted? Think about it. How is she going to feel when she finds out that the baby was conceived in April while you were engaged?
Right now, I don't give a damn about how Gloria feels.
You know that's not true.
Liza, she's the one that slept with Dimitri.
What about your parents? They would disown you.
What about my parents? You know, whatever happens, I'll take care of it. Will you at least think about it?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
No, promise.
I promise.
Good. You know something? By standing here talking about this, you've probably prevented me from murdering Dimitri.
And you kept me from murdering Adam.
You gonna be okay here by yourself?
Yes, I'll be fine. As long as no one left any poison laying around. I'm kidding.
Don't even talk about it.
I'm kidding. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Yeah, do me a favor, too. Get some sleep, okay? Because you may be running on adrenaline, but that baby is not.
You too.
Yeah.
Good night.
Go to bed, Marianne. This may be your last night in this house. You might as well enjoy it.
Will you at least think about what I said, Adam? I know you think I'm only looking out for myself, Adam, but I couldn't care less about Liza, but this time you're wrong.
Oh, really?
It just breaks my heart to see this chance that you and Liza have for happiness about to evaporate into thin air. You can go on denying it all you want, but I know that you love Liza, and I know that Liza loves you. And wouldn't it be wonderful if the two of you could raise this child together? I mean, you could really get it right this time, Adam.
You've said your piece. And for the last time, go to bed.